Hello and welcome to this 15-minute beginner yoga. Today we'll begin in a seated position, straightening the spine, rolling the shoulders away from the ears, taking a couple of deep breaths in and out, noticing how we're feeling in our body. Continuing to breathe, setting an intention for today's practice. Whenever you're ready, lifting through the chest, looking up towards the sky, and on the exhale, rolling the back, shifting our gaze to the belly button. Inhale, rise, seated cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, rise. Exhale, rolling the spine. Exploring how this movement feels in the body. Bearing one breath, one movement. Whenever you're ready, coming back to center, we'll get a twist through the spine, the right hand to the left knee, the right hand behind us, allowing for the neck to be a continuation of the twist. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, taking it over to the other side. Inhale, coming back to center. We'll walk our hands in front of us, lowering our forehead down towards the mat, seeing if we can keep both hips grounded, noticing a release in the hips, in the lower back, seeing if we can surrender to gravity, allowing for our muscles in our shoulders, our jaw, and our forehead to ease. Whenever you're ready, walking the hands over towards the left side of our mat, keeping both hips grounded, getting a stretch throughout the side body. Whenever you're ready, taking it over to the other side. Come back to center, planting our palms down onto the mat. And whenever you're ready, we'll begin to walk our hands in, stretching the left leg out to the side, keeping the right leg bent. Maybe we draw some circles with that left foot. And whenever you're ready, we're going to reach the right hand towards the left foot, seeing if we can keep our shoulders open to the wall in front of us. It's okay if our hand doesn't touch our foot. It's not about how the posture looks. It's about how it feels. Whenever you're ready, we'll place the right hand behind us, lifting up through the hips, taking a falling star. Exhale, right hand to left foot. Inhale, slowly beginning to rise back up, placing the right hand behind us, taking the fallen star. Maybe we do this a couple of times, or if you're ready to move on, we'll shift so that our shoulders are squared to our left foot. Whenever you're ready, we'll lower our forehead down to the knee. On the inhale, beginning to rise, maybe walking out the arms if that feels good to you. Whenever you're ready, we'll take it over onto the other side. Breathing in, lifting through the spine, and on the exhale, left hand to right foot. Once again, making sure to square off the shoulders to the wall in front of us. Keeping our chest open, breathing through the belly. Creating space throughout the whole spine. Maybe we draw circles with the wrist and ankle. And whenever you're ready, planting the left hand behind us, taking fallen star on this side. Exhale, left hand to right foot. Inhale, fallen star. Taking this a couple of times, doing what feels good to you in your body. Whenever you're ready, coming to center, squaring off the shoulders towards that right foot. And on the exhale, slowly beginning to lower the forehead down to the knee. Inhale, rising up. We'll bring the soles of our feet together, the knees apart, getting adjusted in the spine. Maybe having our hands on our shins. Maybe we can make gentle rocks forward and back. Noticing how it feels in our shoulders and our arms to pull the shoulders away from the ears. Whenever you're ready, on the exhale, slowly draping the torso over the legs, noticing that stretch in the hips and in the lower back. Whenever you're ready, beginning to rise. As we make our way onto our back, we're going to face our fingers outwards behind us. Maybe rocking forwards and back, seeing if we can bring our elbows in towards one another. They do not have to touch. As we do this, we may observe a massaging sensation in her upper back, noticing what feels good or does not feel good to you and your body, and adjusting accordingly. Whenever you're ready, laying down completely on the spine. We'll windshield wiper the legs from side to side, noticing how our hips are feeling after having stretched them. Whenever you're ready, we'll hug the right leg in towards the chest, allowing for the left leg to go long. Maybe drawing circles with the ankle, pumping out the foot. And whenever you're ready, we'll use our hand to draw an exaggerated circle with the knee, taking it clockwise and counterclockwise. Noticing what kind of sensations are coming up for you in your body. And whenever you're ready, we'll switch sides, hugging the left knee in, drawing circles with the ankle, supporting circulation. Whenever you're ready, beginning to draw circles with the knee, taking it clockwise and counterclockwise. Giving ourselves a big squeeze before allowing the left leg to come down. We'll take both the left and right foot and have it a little bit wider than the mat, as if we're going for bridge pose. And instead of lifting the hips, we're going to allow for the knees to come and meet together, almost like an inverted butterfly pose. Noticing how this feels in our quads. Whenever you're ready, walking the feet back together. We're going to hug both legs into the chest, giving ourselves a big embrace, maybe rocking from side to side, exploring that massaging sensation in the lower and mid-back. And whenever you're ready, we'll begin to rock forwards and back. Making our way into a tabletop position, we're going to find a child's pose. Setting our hips back to meet our feet, walking our hands towards the top of the mat. Depending on what you're comfortable with, maybe our knees are close together, maybe they're far apart. If our knees are far apart, seeing if we can keep the toes towards one another. Taking deep breaths, listening to your body, reminding ourselves of the intention for today. Slowly, we'll walk our hands in, sitting back onto the feet. Taking a couple of deep breaths in and out. We'll circle sweep the arms up towards the sky and bring our palms down to the heart. Thank you for practicing with me today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening.